Today I'd like to do a public health announcement about STDs in college campuses. First off, what is an STD? An STD, as described by PlannedParenthood.org, is a sexual transmitted disease that spreads different types of infections. It is spread from one person to another through contact with spit, blood, or saliva. It is most commonly transferred through oral, anal, or vaginal sex. There are multiple different types of STDs, with there being three main types. There being bacterial, there being viruses, and there being parasites. An example of a bacterial would be gonorrhea. Then a parasite would be crabs or pubic lice. Then a virus would be, of course, HIV. Next up, how common are STDs? In a college setting, it is said by Hartford Healthcare that around 1 in 4 college students have an STD. This paired with 7days surveys.com's study that says around 86% of college students have sex on a regular basis supports the idea that STDs are very common in a college setting. This also goes along with the idea of the college culture, with there being many parties, alcohol, and frat boys, etc., that all help diseases spread due to the abundant amount of sex. So college campus is very prone to have STDs in it. Next are the effects. STDs have a wide range of effects to them due to there being so many of them. One example would be cancer that can spread and form in a person, especially in genital areas like the penis or vagina. It can also cause a lot of problems with pregnancy, for example, having miscarriages, stillbirths, just problems in general. Also, STDs can be passed on from a parent to a child through pregnancy. Also, lots of more deadly STDs can cause lots of problems in the genital areas like warts, just yeast, rashes, and other things that usually harm the skin around the penis and vagina. Then some STDs can cause rapid weight loss, which is very unhealthy. And of course, the worst thing an STD can do is, of course, kill you, which many of them are capable of doing. Lastly, let's talk about how to not get an STD, which is something most people should practice. Right. If you look at the National Library of Medicines, it says that the best way to not get an STD is to not have sex, and to choose your partners wisely, and most importantly, don't sleep around. There's also a very common myth that supports the idea that if you wear a condom, or let's say you do pull out or anal, you are immune to STDs, but these are in fact not true. With all three of those things, pull out, condoms, and anal, all being things that can very easily give you an STD. Then the CDC also says that there are many vaccines that can help regulate STDs. For example, young teens and college students are viable to get the hepatitis B or hepatitis A vaccine, which can help them fight against diseases. Then there's also many medicines for HIV, not HPV, which can help reduce the risk and just suppress it. And there are also other diseases like pube shampoo that can also just help entirely remove STDs from coming upon you. Lastly, as a college student, why should you care about an STD? Well, a college campus is a place that is ravenous in sexual activities, and many of these sexual activities are with people who have STDs. So whenever you have sex in college, you must always be mindful and wary of the possibility of an STD. So while in college, you should always be safe with your partners and don't go sleeping around with random people, because that is how you end up with an STD, which can be a life-changing experience, since many of them will be with you until you die, or they kill you, and it will affect many aspects of your life. Lastly, I'd like to talk about a local thing that can help people with STDs. There's HIV Care. HIV Care was an organization that was made in 1990 due to Congress passing a bill that would try to help STDs and mainly HIV, but just STDs as well in general. The website for HIV Care is hivcare.org. When you go on this website, you will see a table that shows 1 through 9 that all give you options that can give you to customer services ask questions. But what I'm going to specifically talk about today is number 4 on this table, which tells you how to get a vaccine, how to get tested for a STD. Once you click on this number 4, you'll be given a link that says what you want to be tested for and just the available locations, with this place offering curb store testing, and you can also go to local pharmaceutical areas. Right? For example, the closest one in Florida, Tampa, is on 34004 26th Avenue Street, St. Petersburg, which is open tomorrow and Thursday from 3 to 7. This place will give you a wide variety of STD testing. Also, this website has a lot of information, so if you have any more questions about STDs or you feel that they are worried to you while you live in college, I recommend that you go to them. Also, your college campus also has health centers and clinics that you can also go to if you have more questions or worry about an STD upon you.